more and more of these blood leeches every night. Aye. But the guards recruit more and more every year.
When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman, isn't it?
Come on!
He's too fucking fast! Christ!
Last warning, sir!
It's a leak!
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't...
Medication and drugs are...
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy
Never heard of her.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
You're being manipulated by these criminals. What's worse is that you're clever enough to know better.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
Goodbye, young.
The Wet Boots will be proud of me.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed.
No.
Perhaps you could focus.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live. And this...
You mean you...
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job.
You don't have anywhere to go?
Not since the death of my wife.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure...
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that... I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just failed me last nerve.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
It's funny, I've been searching for her, sir.
Really?
Word is she ain't real.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
A gun up. How are you, boy? Do you need assistance?
Please.
I will see. Goodbye.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Someday you'll understand. You wasted your life away.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
A gun?
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miracle?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Do you know Nurse...
I don't like to talk about
competition?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort...
Tell me.
The region itself is...
What do you
Most of them...
Is there anyone...
Cadogan Bay.
I'd like to see what...
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
There is no Dorothy Crane.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet...
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Imprisoned by your daily routine. Unable to see the true horror around you.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have
A scientist?
Do you know...
I don't like the liberal ideas of...
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than...
Before coming to London, she was a member of the
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Night?
Nuns should be the only women allowed.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare...
As a doctor, you must be...
What do you mean?
The beast.
I have heard enough.